ladies and gentlemen, and we start with excellent news coming in from Dalal Street. A fresh record high on the Nifty, ladies and gentlemen, something to be celebrated. For the moment, 71 points higher, 26,275. We are hoping for a close above 26,243 today. Remember, that will be a closing high, a record high on the Nifty Bank. 223 points higher, 59,750. That's headed even higher. Strength across the board if you look at the markets, apart from one particular index in Dalal Street, all of them, ladies and gentlemen, are in the green. So a fresh move coming into the market the moment the FNO expiry for the month of December has started. 1700 shares are in the green versus 852 in the red. So it's an easy 2:1 favoring the bulls. And of course, whether it's the pharma space, the financial services space, metal space, auto, banking, all of them are boosting the Nifty and the broader market towards gains. The NSE 500, the broader index that we track, 271 stocks in the green versus 224 in the red. And there is a strong move coming into PSUs, which already have been driving sentiment. Look at GMDC, look at National Aluminium, look at how strength is coming into stocks like BSE, stocks like HUDCO. So this is where the strength is moving into the market. We have record highs on Ashok Leyland, record highs on MCX, a strong move that is coming into MFSL, Shriram Finance, AB Capital. So the financial services space is represented in strength as far as the markets are concerned. All very well as far as the long side is concerned. Nilesh Jain is with us, Head of VP Technical and Derivatives Research at Centrum Finance. Namaste Nilesh ji, congratulations and a very warm welcome. Your view on the sentiment on Dalal Street.
Good morning, Sarit sir, and good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for inviting me on your channel. And first of all, what a great day to start the market, where we saw a new record high in the Nifty coming in. And what a great series that has begun for the December month. We have seen a sluggish rollover data. And now with this kind of a short covering move we are witnessing as of now in the Nifty, Bank Nifty has already hitting new record highs day by day. But now today Nifty has hit a new record high. Looks like a fresh leg of rally on the upside have started. The target on the upside for the Nifty now comes around 26,350. That's immediate short-term target, followed by 26,500. Even if you see the derivative data of the weekly FNO expiring the coming week, the put writers have started building their position at 26,200, 26,100, 26,000 puts right. So that itself is giving some bit of confidence that we may see this momentum to keep going on the upside. Break above 26,300 will again attract a fresh short covering towards 26,400, 26,500. The volatility index is very much at comfortable level of 12. So that is again giving confidence to the bulls. Bank Nifty, which is trading at all-time high, merely few points away. In fact, 100, 200 point away from hitting that new milestone of 60,000. So overall, the setup looks strong. Buy and decline should be the strategy, and sectorial play is something that we are focusing on as of now.
Right. So at this point of time, the sentiment on Dalal Street is very positive. We have a lot of moves coming into the broader PSU space. Let me mark some good gainers from this one. Of course, GMDC. Nilesh ji, I'll request you to kindly take a view on GMDC and National Aluminium. That's also stretching charts on the long side, but strength coming into Mazgaon Dock. Look at how this counter is moving from strength to strength, and of course a good move coming into stocks such as RECL, stocks such as Vedant, Steel Authority of India, all of them buzzing with early gains. So that's how the market is structured at the moment. Nilesh ji, what are your top picks?
Absolutely. So first of all, my preferred bet would be from the NBFC space. That is one sector where we are constantly witnessing a strong momentum. So Chola Finance This particular counter is looking strong on the chart for a follow-up move to continue on the upside towards 1755 to 1770, and support is placed somewhere around 1700. So that should be the stop loss. Now another stock that you have just mentioned about Bombay Stock Exchange. We have seen a strong momentum across all exchange-related counter where MCX already surpassed 10,000 milestone. Now, Bombay Stock Exchange looks strong on the chart for 3,000 plus kind of level from a very short-term perspective. 2830 will be the stop loss, and 3,000 to 3,050 will be the upside target.
$937, ladies and gentlemen. The moves are coming fresh, thick and fast. A bit of a profit booking on State Bank of India. Nothing to be worried about. We've seen 998 fairly recently yesterday, and this is consolidation near record highs. Let me just mark some of the top gainers in the market. I'd like to focus on Ganesh Housing. Remember, this is an Ahmedabad based company, and Ahmedabad will now be hosting the 2030 Commonwealth Games. So this is a stock that you need to look at. Nilesh, a quick view on Ganesh Housing.
A very strong pullback move, I would say. We have seen a constant decline in last 6-8 months, and now finally we are witnessing a strong rebound supported by good volumes as well. With that, stock has surpassed all its short-term moving averages 2150 and 100. That has already been reclaimed today. So we may see a follow-up move to continue on the upside towards 960. That's the next major resistance of 200-day moving average. So structure looks positive, but not advisable to chase at the high level after a spurt of over 10%. The risk and reward is not looking attractive. But if at all you get any dip towards 860, 850, that can be used as a buying opportunity, keeping a stop loss below 840. And we are likely to see another pullback move to continue towards 950 and 960 on the upside.
Right. Remember, Ganesh Housing had an all-time high of 1,500 rupees all the way back in February of 2025. And from then on, it's a single side profit booking, taking the stock down to 783. Now, good quality tailwinds coming back into Ganesh Housing. And this is a quality stock with a lot of strength in its balance sheet, in its earnings numbers. You need to consult a financial advisor to see if it makes the cut for your long-term portfolio. But this is how the structure of the market is at the moment. We are waiting for ABHA to join us. The Nifty Bank 161 points higher, Nifty 50 points higher, and the IT index in the green as well. Nilesh, what are you watching?
One particular counter that you have just mentioned about is PSU stock GMDC. So we have seen a strong pullback move for the third consecutive session. Looks like there could be possibility of this momentum to keep going on the upside towards 570, 580. But if at all you get any dip towards 545, 540, that can be a good entry point, keeping a stop loss below 520. Now, see, if you see in the market, we are witnessing a sharp profit taking coming in the stock specific. So there could be possibility of some bit of pause today before we see another leg on the upside, since we have already seen a new record high coming in. So quite possible that some profit taking at the high levels, that cannot be ruled out. But if at all you get any dip in today's trading session, that can be used as a buying opportunity.
Sunshine and Glow come back on screen. ABHA.
Right. I was actually looking at some of those heavyweights, which I know we always talk about heavy valuations, Shell, but they are trending, at those all-time high levels, and they're not showing any kind of cool off at this point of time. So in light of that, if we had to look at some of these stocks, let's take a look. From a Torrent Pharma to, for instance, a Titan, L&T today, of course, is looking really good. Asian Paints is rebounding. So from some of these frontline names, let me go across as well, to our guest and understand, what you're making in terms of sticking with these heavyweights.
From these names that you have just mentioned, L&T, this particular counter is gradually moving higher. Today, it has hit a new record high. Though structure-wise, it is looking strong. And given the kind of a breakout that we are witnessing today from an ascending triangle pattern, looks like it is heading towards 4,150 to 4,200 from a short-term trading perspective. So can be added, keeping a stop loss below 4,000. That's the immediate support for this particular counter, and we can expect a follow-up move to continue on the upside. Now, another stock, that's Titan, which is already moving in a secular uptrend, and we have already seen a high top and high bottom formation. So this particular count is also looking strong at current level, for upside target of 4,050 to 4,100, keeping a stop loss below 3,820. Titan is also a buy.
$9.42, ladies and gentlemen. It's a day for rejoicing as well. We've begun December, the FNO expiry, on a very, very strong footing. Abha, it's a really interesting data that I'll share with you. Over the last 25 years, on average, the Nifty has given a 3% return in December. So that's a very, very strong tailwind. And I was looking at many sectors as far as indices are concerned. All of them have the highest weighting when it comes to ranking bullish strength. So the auto space, in particular the healthcare space, banks, financial services, IT, infrastructure, all of them move in good strength, including the tourism space. You would know tourism better than anybody else, but this is just the right time to get Nilesh Ji in on Indian hotels. Nilesh Ji.
Right, so Indian hotel, in fact, more sort of a consolidation. I would say if you pull up any hotel stocks, be it Taj, GVK, Indian Hotel, Sami Hotel, in fact, all these stocks are going through some bit of consolidation and also time-wise correction as well. So overall, as of now, I would rather wait for a breakout above 750, because 750 is a cluster of resistance of 200 DMA, 100 DMA and 50 DMA. So that level needs to be taken off on the upside to call it as a short-term bottom formation. But as of now, it is witnessing some bit of consolidation, keeping a stop loss below 700. If somebody is already holding the long position, can stay put, and a break above 750 will give another level of confirmation. Then probably we can expect 800 plus kind of targets.
You know, some of these pharma names have been a little volatile in the sense, a Glenmark, a Wockhardt, Natco, was up yesterday, down today. A little bit of volatility coming in there. What do you make of it, Nilesh? I know it may not be the most exciting part of your overall pie, but what's happening in pharma? Natco's down 2.5%, Glenmark's up almost 2%. Don't usually see such moves in the pharma space.
Well, in fact, we are bullish on Nifty Pharma Index because it is moving in a high top and high bottom trajectory. And within that space, a couple of names that you have just pointed out, Glenmark Pharma is our preferred bet. It has formed a good bottom formation and also given a good breakout yesterday itself. So we are expecting a pullback move to continue in this counter towards 2000 to 2040 on the upside, keeping a stop loss below 1910. Glenmark is a buy. And another heavyweight counter, that's Sun Pharma. We are also bullish on this particular counter as well. It has given a multi-month falling trendline breakout in the previous week itself. So a follow-up move towards 1860, 1900 can be seen. A gradual up move is something that one can expect in Sun Pharma. And keeping a stop loss below 1765, Sun Pharma is also a buy.
Okay, and in some news, you've got Dr. Reddy's Hyderabad GST Authority issuing them a 65 lakh penalty. That's all right for Dr. Reddy's, but I think it's interesting to hear that Nilesh is bullish on pharma, especially Glenmark, and Glenmark is completely in action today. Shell?
Yes, Abha, 9:45. The first half an hour has lapsed. A bit of profit booking that the index saw in the first 15-20 minutes of trade. Nothing to be worried about. The high was 26,295. So 26,300 option sellers have come into play, and that's the reason why a mild bit of profit booking is happening. But overall, the granularity of the market is really strong. One would imagine that the baton would now be handed over to beaten down PSUs, especially in the power financing space. That's a good happy hunting ground for value buyers as well. Abha, this is what I'm looking at for the moment. Strength in MCX, strength in BSE, metals are doing pretty well, and of course you have a lot of move coming into Ashok Leyland. Abha.
Okay, continuing to track some of the action there on auto, metals, some of these pockets, some of these shipyard counters also. I mean, I know we've been talking about them off and on, but they're continuing to be in focus. Cochin, Mazgaon, so on and so forth. The entire metals pack, GMDC, of course, on the back of the rare earth, project that was declared by the government yesterday. We've talked about pharma as well. Real estate remains intact, and banking. Banking is really where a lot of the action is at, with the Nifty Bank also hitting a new record. I'm sure you talked about it just before I came in, but Nilesh, just to recap some of your views when it comes to those key banking names or even the larger financial basket, before we wind up for the day.
Right, Abha. So we are also bullish on financial as a whole. So first of all, index I would counter HDFC Bank. If you pull up last 3 month chart, you can clearly see this particular counter has been forming a good base formation. We have seen a double bottom breakout and retested the breakout at 975. Now again, next another leg on the upside has been started. So we are expecting a move towards 1020, 1030 on the upside from a short-term perspective. So it's a buy, and definitely a Bank Nifty. We are also bullish for 60,000 plus kind of target from a very short-term perspective. So given this kind of a setup, Axis Bank, HDFC Bank continues to remain our preferred bet within banking space. And within NBFC space, Shriram Finance, we have already spoke about Cholamandalam Finance, and Shriram Finance is also looking strong for 880 and 900 kind of target on the upside. So it's a clear buy and decline structure for Shriram Finance. It has been trading in a higher top and higher bottom formation as well. So any dip, if at all you get, that should be used as a buying opportunity, keeping a stop loss below 835, and upside target would be somewhere around 900 to 920.
All right. I think we'll leave it there for now this morning. Nilesh, thanks so much for joining us. A great start, lots of action, and we'll of course come back with more shortly right here on Business Today. Shell and myself, thanks for watching.